Right, this is an added tidbit for my banana bread. I've got the bananas. I'm now mixing almond flour with coconut flour, purely keto. So I'm using 150 grams of almond flour, 50 grams of coconut flour, and I'm using 50 grams of ground flax seeds. Flax seeds are very good for your digestion, very good for your health. But you must grind, don't use the flax seeds as they are. You must grind them. Use a coffee grinder or something like that to grind them, because if you eat ordinary flax seeds, they just go straight through you and you won't get the benefit. So there's my mixture of flours, and now I'm going to put the flax seeds in, and I'm going to mix it all up. Now I use that as my dough base. I'm still using the egg, I'm still using cinnamon, still using ginger, still using vanilla extract, baking soda and baking powder, bit of salt, and try using ripe bananas because they're just easier to mash. And I'm going to bake it in a Pyrex. Oh, there's my operating theatre tray, my tray of tools. And I always put my tools like in an operating theatre, or use my tools in a tray, all my tools together, rather than ferret around when I'm trying to do things. Okay, I've got a Pyrex dish, oven-proof, obviously, Pyrex dish. I've got baking paper inside, so it's just easier to take the loaf out, and I'm holding it in place with clothes pegs. Now what you've got to do, you've got to make sure you remember to take the clothes pegs off before you put it in the oven. So there we are. It's my stage, my cooking stage, my electric scales, my operating theatre tray of bits and pieces, and my bananas, my coconut. So I'm using Polish Monka Migdalowa, using Monka Migdalowa and Monka Kokosova biological. It's my coconut and my almond. And there's my mixture with the flax seeds. I use a coffee grinder for flax seeds. And it's all bio. It's all, there we are. And you've seen the video of how I make it, but I will show you the end result after I've made it. I'm just going to crack the egg and use one egg. So again, I'm using flax seeds as well. I could put psyllium husks and all sorts of things there. I could put chia seeds. I could add a lot of things. So we're actually adding little bits and pieces and modifying the recipe as I go. I use the coconut flour. It makes it a little bit less puddingy. When the bread comes out of the oven, it's almost like, you almost say banana cake. There's no cream or anything in it. Banana, it feels like cake rather than bread. So just put a bit of coconut flour in, it just solidifies it. Of course, the original recipes use ordinary wheat flour, but I don't like using wheat flour. I prefer keep it straight keto, low carb or no carb. Okay, so I'll come back when the bread is ready. Of course, don't forget your 76 grams of melted butter, or you can use olive oil, but I prefer to use melted butter. And you've got to use, I don't know, 1 or 2 tablespoons of liquid honey, because I prefer liquid honey. You could use brown sugar. And of course, don't forget your blueberries, but make sure you take all the stalks off them and wash them.